What's up, guys? We're gonna bro beats. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys an easy way to make good beats with only using a few sounds. If you guys haven't subbed already, it'll turn this on. If you do so, go to the line. Let's hop right into it. So I'm gonna have a few sounds here, and the BPM is a little lower, so I went 130. Doesn't matter too much. And for our scale, I think if we go with like now you could use a major or minor, but I think something like the harmonic minor would do good because it's just easier to work with when you only have a little bit of sounds, because it has like a specific sound to it. So we're gonna run with that, and I'll probably just change the key to one of my favorites. We could just do like, probably do F, and if that's too low, we can pull it up, but I usually roll the F for F sharp. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is super important, and I want to talk about sound selection. So the easiest way to go about this, in my opinion, is to pick realistic sounds, because most realistic sounds are kind of built to work with one another, and they're usually pre-mixed to like, or panned left to right to where they should be, so you don't have to worry about where things should be necessarily. So I picked some strings. The reason I picked strings is because they're kind of like in your face, so it'll take up a lot of space. And then with that, I just paired it with a like flute-like instrument. Now I can get away with this specific ethnic instrument because it kind of sounds like a clarinet, which is like an orchestral instrument. So we can kind of get away with that because it's like the same timbre or frequencies, right? So that's something to think about when doing sound selection. So let's go ahead and actually build something with our strings. All right, so let's get started with our chords. So obviously we could just start on the root, and this does not have to be difficult, right? If you want to, you can start with the chord, but since we're using a harmonic minor, I usually typically stick with like the dyad first, and then I go and add. Okay, that doesn't sound bad, but I want to show you something that you can do, right? So what you can do is actually spread some of these out, right? So you could copy this and pull this up an octave, right? And then you could pull one down an octave to kind of spread it out and open it up. So now you can see we got all this range, and if you want to add these in, you can. Okay. And then with that, you could go ahead and pull this over and then go the shift down 5 trick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Right, and then you could create a chord from there like that, right? And pull that up, and then let's maybe see what that looks like. Okay, it's simple as that, and we can copy this over because I want this to be super simple. Right, that's the whole point. I want this to be easy, that anyone could do this, right? So all right, so let's go ahead and go to our flute. All right, so now we have our flute, and this instrument is a little weird. I didn't really realize all of these were kind of like auto, so that might be it. I might need to change it, but like I don't really like how it's playing like that. I guess we could work. I guess this could work. But with these like counters, right? Now we're trying to make something simple that works, right? You want to keep these as simple as you can, especially when using like violins, flutes, stuff like that, because those type of melodies can get very annoying and repetitive easily, right? Like there's nothing wrong with trying to create like something real cool, right? Like this, but this, you know, if you keep going, it could get out of hand and not sound good. So I think the best way is to keep it simple first and then add as you go, especially if you like add variation. So I'm gonna just try to find a frequency I like. Oh, I kind of like that. And then the reason I offset this is to create bounce. And we can shorten this up. And I'm just copy this over here. Let's try to see if this C works. No, that's actually not sounding too bad. So I'm gonna pull this over. We could pull this up, like make a chord out of this way. I think we actually use the E somewhere over here. Yeah. So that should work. Okay, I think that's good enough for that. And that is the melody, right? You could, and I will be putting some effects and stuff, but that's pretty much the bare bones. Right, and now we have to just add the drums and 808. And pretty much done. All right, and that's pretty much it for the counter melody. You could add effects and stuff, which I'll just show at the end, but for now, I mean, this is just pretty much, it's good enough in my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and do the drums on the 808. Now, since this video is super short, it's not really a lot of sounds here. I'm gonna just real time it and just do everything all the way through, because I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff is like self-explanatory, especially like putting the rim. Right, so, and then for the 808, simply just this, and you just gotta get the octave right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna keep it real time since this video is shorter than usual. Okay, so that is the beat. I'm pretty sure you heard it through. I'll just play it one more time. Right, and we got some super simple, and I'll throw some effects on, just show you some things you can do with this after you have this, right? Because obviously this is super bare bones. All right, and that's pretty much it for this one. Just wanted to drop something quick and simple that pretty much anybody could follow along with. I don't want to overcomplicate it with a bunch of notes and chapters and stuff. So that's gonna be it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.